We're now at the Battleborn booth here at the Quartzsite Rv show. We're going to be talking to Eric about Battleborn batteries. So Eric, tell us a little bit about the batteries.
Yeah, so we're a US-based battery manufacturer, and we make a number of 12 and 24 volt lithium iron phosphate batteries. And our primary market is the RV market, and what you'll find with a Battleborn battery is a 31 pound, 100 amp hour, 12 volt battery. It's going to be able to be charged 3 to 5 times faster than your traditional lead acid or AGM battery, and you've got a full 100 usable amp hours out of the battery. So there are a lot of advantages to ditch some weight out of your rig, get rid of the lead acid or AGM, and go to lithium, which is going to give you more deliverable power and more consistent voltage across the battery's capacity.
Well, what we've done is we've now purchased 4 of the batteries.
Great.
It's on our channel. You can see that we did the install on our Class A coach.
Yeah.
Now, the challenge that I had, and the question is, I have the Progressive Dynamics Charger,
Yeah.
which is the 13 float, 13.6 or 13.4 float.
Yeah.
I guess the high peak charge is 14.5 or 14.6 volt.
Yep.
Is that the best charger still to use, or what do you recommend?
Yeah, so for a converter, something to be able to charge from your generator or shore power, we do sell the Progressive Dynamics line of converters. So they make 2 versions, 2 different styles that you'll see. So essentially there's going to be a deck mount. So enclosed in its own metal case, something that's going to go into a lower compartment and be able to plug into your standard outlet. The other style would be a wall mount, and the wall mount is generally going to be found in a primary distribution panel. Think about where your circuits are, and there's a chance you could have a charger component in the wall there as well. So a lot of the Progressive Dynamics units now are lithium specific, and they're going to put out a constant current and constant voltage, and that's able to quickly charge your batteries at the right voltage and a really good current, so that you're not having to run the generator for long stretches of time. That's the product that we sell directly, but we also endorse a PowerMax boondocker. It's another great unit. It's something that we've looked into and tested, and we know that we can get good consistent performance for our batteries from the boondocker.
Now, what about the battery management control board? It's built in, I take it, in the top, and from what I've seen about the battery?
Yeah, built into every battery. The BMS is what we call it for short, a battery management system. And think of the BMS as almost your logic-driven on-off switch for making sure the battery can't be damaged by any faults, any harmful situations. And I think the one we hear about the most is a cold weather cutoff. And really, we have concerns with any type of battery in cold weather. So cold weather charging is the biggest concern with lithium batteries. And generally, if you get a battery that's below 25 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're talking the internal temperature here, the battery should not accept the charge. What can happen is, lithium metal plating can happen in the cell, and that's going to allow for loss in capacity and diminished cycle life. So that's one of the big concerns and the big protections we've built for. We also have a high temperature cutoff, high and low voltage protection, short circuit protection, and overcurrent discharge protection. So a number of things to where we want the battery to be able to protect itself if any of these situations persist.
What about, I have 4 batteries that I purchased, and what would you recommend the cable size be on the 4 batteries, being 400 amp hours that I have?
Yeah, between the batteries themselves, it's all going to depend on the length that the batteries are from each other, and again, the overall size of the system. But I think on batteries that are going to be in close proximity to one another, we would recommend something along the lines of a 1 or 2 watt size cable. We like a nice large gauge. It's going to make to allow for the lowest resistance in the system overall, and make for the best performing system that your rig can offer.
What I used was I went to a cable manufacturer, basically around here, and got a 2 watt, but I'm using welding cable, which is super flexible, super good that way.
Yeah.
And that should give us a good connectivity on both sides. So again, what about the internal parts of the battery? Are you using small cells? Are you using the pouches they call it? There's all kinds of technology out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of technology. You'll see a lot of different manufacturers that have an idea of why their battery is the best. What we've used is we use a cylindrical cell. We use 120 individual cells, and it's a proprietary cell size that I believe only we use in the manufacturing process. So it's a special cell that we use. We feel we use one of the best cell manufacturers in the world over in Asia. and it's 120 individual cylindrical cells in each battery. So we built 4 mods or 4 cell packs, and each pack has 30 cells. So everything is welded in our facility in Sparks, Nevada. Everything is then tested for capacity to ensure we offer good quality control. And from there, each battery has a tested capacity or tested amperage that they're going to be rated for. And even though our battery is advertised as 100 amp hours, any battery that comes off of our production line, it's going to fall somewhere between 102 and 109 amp hours as an actual overall capacity. So along with the cells, we use a proprietary BMS, and we feel that we use a very robust BMS. So we've tried to do everything we can to spec the best quality battery possible and be able to give you a really in-depth manufacturing process to ensure that every battery that rolls off our production line, we can put faith in and know it's going to work great in your rig.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Eric. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you. Bye-bye.